All right, it's time for another post-wave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous post-wave price trigger reports. And without further ado, let's jump right into these charts. First chart you got up here is gold futures. As you can see, they're still in control of the market, still keeping the market consolidated, sideways movement, even though you got the bullish weekly trend momentum reading and the overall trajectory is a bullish complexion. You're not getting a whole lot. The momentum is absolutely flat in this market. Got to stand up and take notice of these kind of things, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Next up, we got the mighty Bitcoin. We are in a neutral zone. I know we had a nice run-up pop to erase the prior day, but all that did was give us a flip-flop. All right, so now we have a flip-flop. You're still in a neutral zone. You're not trending. All right, you got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Right now, the situation is as follows. You have a situation where the market should be able to continue to rally from here and make it back up to 65. All right. But you're going to need that continuation of that momentum. And we flip-flopped here. So basically all we've done until we see otherwise is create a trading range, meaning that the price action will probably remain in this range for the foreseeable future. We shall see. It's not like it hasn't happened before. The last time we had this flip-flop on this magnitude was back here. You had this sell, then you had the buy, and you had a nice little uplift. All things being equal, if we get that same situation this time, it should get us a strong close way above that 65,000 mark. All right. And that's what the market is truly looking for. Next up is the Doji. And as you can see here, like I told you, there is no overhead resistance. Here's your rally alert buy signal back here, and here's all the continued upside production that you are getting from it. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that you are in a bull market here and that the price action wants to continue to run. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to be talking about shorts on that picture. Next up is DOT. DOT's been flip-flopping around too. We're still trading inside of this zone right here. All right, this zone. I know you had the nice pop flip-flop today, but you're still trading in this zone. Until the market can get out of this zone, all you're having is sideways action. That's it. Now, it should be able to run from here. It has an opportunity to shoot up from here. We'll see what it can do. You had that long time of moving sideways. Now it's trying to start a bullish run. So we should get some productivity out of this. Looking at EOS, had a nice little pop up in this one, right? Taking out all prior overhead resistance levels. So now this one is wide open with nothing in its way. And you're bullish, so this one should continue to run. Next up, we have Ethereum. All right, so Ethereum kind of stalling up here. All right, it's already, taken out levels that we had put out previously, and it's right now it's trying to do the same thing. I think this wants to go to 37. I think 37 is still our initial target on this if this market can continue to run up. All right, next up we got Chainlink. All right, here's your link. And as you can see here, this one is really trying to do a little something. And I think that it's wide open. It doesn't really have anything overhead. If it can keep climbing, I think the next stop is 55. Next up is Litecoin. All right, so Litecoin, here's our rally alert buy signal back here. Here's all the upside production. This one's on its way to 400. All things being equal, if it can keep the momentum up, 400 should be very doable. What about Theta? Well, Theta has been chugging along sideways here. This was your initial zone back here. Then it took a leg lower and created another zone here. All it did was just expand this zone. So now this replaces this, and this is the zone the market is trading in. We're still in the zone. Even though now we're in the Kumo cloud, you're still in the zone, not going anywhere. Theta has stalled. It is temporarily topped out, and you're in a neutral position. All right. So we'll see if it can relock back in again. You know, it can always do that, but right now we'll see. We got this rally alert, you know, going into tonight, into tomorrow's trading. Let's see if it can get some legs in it. All right, the XRP Ripple. So XRP Ripple, a little bit of flip-floppage too, you know, sideways moving around here. This is your zone back here. All right, this is this zone right here. Okay, and that's where we are. This is the zone. So now the next thing is this rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. All things being equal, it should have enough momentum in the XRP Ripple to really get something going. We can make a run at these previous highs. So the short-term top should be doable on this one. Next up is the NASDAQ 100 on the futures. As you can see here, like I told you, the bears are still fully in control. Market's just hugging the trend line support, though. Just hugging it. Doesn't want to really give it up. But I think it is, and you're in a neutral zone. Bears are still in control of this one. I think we roll over some more. Crude oil. All right. Crude oil has been doing some stuff, too. All right. Now you got a crash alert in for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support down at 61 is the initial target on that one. Russell My Hustle. All right, so the Russell My Hustle, here's the crash alert, and here is the downside production, stalling at the trend line support. I think it's about to roll off the cliff and continue downward production. Silver futures. Silver right here. We came into today with a rally alert, you know, crash sell signal. I mean, I said rally alert, a crash alert sell signal. We got no production as of yet, so this one's still under the crash alert sell signal watch. Already here at that trend line support, so this one's threatening to roll over when and if we do get that downside production. So tread with caution. Here's your QQQ. Again, looking just like your NASDAQ 100. The only thing, though, that is different is that we have this gap. And these gaps have to be contended with at some point. I think that's what the market, I think the market's coming down to close this gap back here. Then you got this one here. So we may not continue just yet. We may bounce just to close this gap here. But at some point, you got to take out the gap here and take out the gap here. At some point, you got to do it. All right. So the NASDAQ right now is in jeopardy of rolling over because it has these gaps down here to deal with on the QQQ. So just something to think about as we move forward. All right, next up, let's take a look at what these bonds are doing. All right, so as you can see right here, this is your crash alert sell signal. We got the initial downside production. Then we got a little bounce, hit its head right here on this resistance zone, had a problem with it. And now we got this sideways action, but the overhead trend line resistance is acting as a true resistance zone for the bonds. I think it's getting ready to roll over, fall out of the cloud, take out this this support zone, which is the bottom of the Kumo cloud, and then head here to test and or take out the lows. So watch out on your bonds. Next up, we got the ADA Cardano. Again, sideways action. This was your trading zone right here, this bar right here. Now the market is coming out of that. It's broken out of the zone now. So this one has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. This one should be wide open topside. All right. And last but not least, this is BNB. And as you can see here, flip-floppage. Had the crash alert. We got no downside production today. Now it's reversed for a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. This one should be able to take out 700 if it gets enough lift behind it. All right, so definitely quite a lot to take a look at. That's why you need the PulseWave reports, man, because how are you going to know what's going on and how to take advantage of what's going on? You're not going to know what's real or not without these pulse waves, man. That's why we do this. All right. Another note too, I did make some updates to the TSX and the ASX reports. So if you're a PulseWave subscriber, definitely refresh your browser on the dashboard, and you should be able to see the extras that were added there. All right, so just FYI. All right, so this MXC, which is MGC Pharmaceuticals on the ASX, it's been flip-flopping around. You now have a crash alert sell signal for tomorrow's trading. You've been flip-flopping around. So, again, proceed with caution on this one. You've left the neutral zone and now looking more into the bearish zone. All right, so take the crash alert sell signal, seriously. Don't just overlook it. All right, next up, let's see. We're going to look at Peninsula Energy on the ASX. All right, and as you can see, this one had a rally alert coming into the session, and we did get that upside production. Interesting though how it opened and closed. We'll see if this is going to become a bearish pointer and it roll over, or can it build from this? It should be able to build from this. All right, this is one of those very interesting patterns, but we should be able to build from it. You are in a bullish phase, and you're now into the Kumo cloud, where you could start consolidating within the cloud. But the next stop is right here, which is the top of the Kumo cloud. That's your overhead resistance and your initial target on the next move. All right, and let's see here. That's it. Okay, yep, we already done it. Okay, well, that was it. All right, so that's all I got for now, ladies and gentlemen. You know what it is. If you've been dragging your feet, now is the time to come on over here to PulseWaveTrading.com. We started a new YouTube channel. You definitely want to come over there and get involved. I think there should be a link to it in the description of the video. I think Frank put that was on there. So that would be great. But if not, if you go to PulseWaveTrading.com, you can also find all of our links and all that good stuff as well. All right. So smash that like button, man. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out. Peace.